Hey everybody, just getting ready to start the stream. We'll see how it goes. This is my second attempt at streaming, so expect trouble. Um, but yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit, so we'll uh, see how this one goes. So I'm going to be streaming Futurama on the original Xbox. It was also released on the PlayStation 2. The thing that's unique about this game is it's one of the few licensed games where the team who actually worked on the show worked on the game. So all of the voice actors and writing and everything is really consistent with the Futurama universe. Um, it is also an early 2000s platformer, so there's a lot of challenge just in the fact that they didn't know what the hell they were doing back then in terms of dual stick controls. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to try this. I have very little confidence in this not completely sucking, but feel free in the chat section to let me know what you think. If there's any audio issues, anything like that, shoot me any challenges you want to see me do. Um, I'll try to do voices if I can. I don't know. I think David Herman is about the only person whose vocal range I match on Futurama, so I can do a lot of his characters okay. Um, so, all right, well, let's get this son bitch going. It is Futurama the game. All right. Glagnar's human rinds, delicious.
Good news, everyone. I've sold Planet Express to Mom.
Also, why are you wearing that funky hat?
What? Oh, this? No reason. That was odd. Mighty odd.
Are you off your nut, Professor? How could you sell the company to Mom?
I had to. We've been losing money. Perhaps my strategy of using a giant spaceship to deliver one package at a time wasn't as clever as I thought. Plus, you three never actually charged anyone.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry.
Ah, this bends.
Oh, fuff. It's not like this is the end of the world as we know it.
This is the end of the world as we know it. With her recent purchase of Planet Express, evil entrepreneur
Is that right?
Mom now owns over 50% of the Earth, making her its supreme ruler.
Has anyone ever noticed how Fry always seems to turn on the TV at just the right moment?
At the risk of editorializing, this reporter applauds the demise of the pathetic human species.
They go straight to Morbo's
Situation is
gigantic
indeed
head.
grim. We go now to a live statement
Very
from
well.
Mom. Oh, don't worry, dearies. The only change I'm making is that Mother Earth will now be called Mom Earth.
Aw, that's cute.
Also, you're all my slaves, and anyone who doesn't report for duty before curfew tonight will be blasted by Hoverbot Death Troopers.
Okay. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have sold her Planet Express. Must be my hind cataracts.
Well, the Earth isn't safe anymore. As captain, I propose we get the hell out of here.
Second.
Amen, sister.
To the ship!
Oh no! The ship's all wanged up. Who could have done such a thing?
It wasn't me this time, I swear.
No matter. We need to repair the ship and we need to do it fast. Leela, you start banging on the control panel.
I'm on it.
Bender, you'll have to bend the ship back into shape.
Man, how come I always have to do all the bending around here?
And Fry, you, what exactly do you know how to do?
I can burp the alphabet.
A, B, D. No, wait. Ooh, I've got a mission for you, Fry. Find a hammer. Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get used to the controls here. A is nothing. B is jump. Oh, that's... B being jump sucks. How's my mic audio? It looks fine on levels, but not sure. Alright, all I can do right now is jump, so let's... Oh wow, yeah, these controls are reversed, so when I push right, it pans right around his back instead of looking right. And left. Up goes up and down goes down. So it's literally this controls the movement of the camera itself. Again, early 2000s. Left trigger swings the camera to follow. So that's
The hammer! At the bottom of a giant pile of dangerous rubble!
let me try to get the sound bungled up here real quick. Alright. Alright, Rob, let me know how that is. I'm in the caution zone on my mic, and the game is as high as it'll go, unfortunately. Let me see if I can amp it up a little bit. Nope. So that's what the Elgato is putting out, unfortunately. Alright. Okay, well, let's pick up this hammer and see what happens. Alright, alright.
Oh, what happened?
You were crushed under 2 tons of debris.
And you died! It was so funny! I guess you had to be there.
I don't get it. If that's me dead over there, who am I here? You're also you, thanks to my latest invention, the Reanimator. Every time you die, it will automatically make an exact duplicate of you based on your x-rays, a DNA sample, and some scrapings from the inside of your tennis shoes. Wow, when did you invent it? About a week ago, and I've been trying to kill you to test it ever since.
So what was death like, Fry?
Well, first, everything went dark. Then this bright light appeared, and it said, "Game over."
Nice.
Oh, Professor, here's the hammer I died getting for you. You are? Oh, you can keep that piece of junk. I only made you look for it to get you out of my metaphorical hair. Now, if you want to look for some tools I actually need, why don't you find the ones missing from my tool rack? Okay, which ones are missing? All of them. They're all in the building somewhere, and I can't fix the ship without them. Can you find them and put them back? No problemo.
Alright, so now we have...
What is this, some kind of tutorial?
Alright. This is pretty ingenious. The way that... Wow. The way they did the continue tutorial and whatnot, this is pretty great. Alright. Now I know there are some Easter eggs in this game. So I might give them a quick try, but I doubt I'm going to spend too much time on them because I don't know how to... Oh, cool. Let's interact with her. Not much. Okay. What happens if I hammer? Oh, can't hammer a missile. Oof, it's camera. With the right thumbstick. Oh look, it's the thing longer. And mom and oh, that's really funny. Hey, it's Fry's arm from the the episode where they went to Zoidberg's planet, and he cut it off. It looks like. Not sure who the little skeleton is. Maybe it's something like the lock on. Yep. Okay. Free money. Blueless boots. Gotta look out for sweaty boot rash though. So I'm gonna touch those. Oh hey.
Hey, a nibbler! I'm gonna collect all of them.
Now, Nibbler, of course, is played by Frank Welker, who is a veteran voice actor that I truly love. He's in Vendors. He's got a naked robot picture, a golden fiddle from the devil, Fembot magazine, one red shoe, and a handbag that I'm sure is stolen. Fantastic. So yeah, Frank Welker, famous for playing, this is my own locker, for playing Freddy Jones on Scooby-Doo, and he also does tons and tons and tons of creature effects. So pretty much if you've ever heard anything Nibbler-like, it's Frank Welker. Fantastic voice actor. Obviously Fry is played by Billy West, who also does Professor Farnsworth, and I mean, he does so many voices on this game. It's just okay. It looks like we got some environment. Whoa, whoa, wrong way. All right. Oh wow, this camera's touch control. So we got some environmental hazards here. Let's try to avoid them. Whoop, jeez. A little slim machine. Okay, I know Slurm is health, so because I am full of health, I probably don't need it just yet. Let's see if we can figure this out here. Oh, here's some owls. Okay, Scruffy, that is a
Looks like Bender had his way with the boiler
David
again.
Herman character.
Better not step in the black gunk.
Scruffy, the janitor. Scruffy appeared a little bit later in the show's life. I want to say season 4, maybe? Nobody knew who he was. He doesn't know who anyone else is. He's a great character. One of the best Scruffy moments is... oh, jeez, this is terrible platforming. One of the best Scruffy moments, probably the boiling toilet moment. One of my favorite lines. It's like, he doesn't do everything, he just does boilers and toilets, and one time a boiling toilet. Boilers and toilets, one time that boiling toilet. Okay, so that's where that door leads. Interesting. Let's go put this up on the shelf.
There. Now to go look for the rest of the professor's tools.
David Herman, for those of you who don't know, is he's a Mad TV alumni, but he is also alumnus. Sorry, singular alumnus. But he is also a. You probably know him from Office Space. He played Michael Bolton. So he's the guy who had the same name as that no talent ass clown. Really cool. Free part. A shower? A hammer? I'm gonna fuck up those tiles. Yeah, alright, we'll close it. So David Herman is a lot of fun. Ooh, free hand. Anyway. Oh, nice. So that is a Neptunian slug, I believe, which is the slug that Elzar uses in his recipes. Bender ends up making it. It's far too salty.
What a find!
Because he basically just uses 10% less salt than would kill a human. Looks like we got more platforming over here, so this will be fun.
This'll save me a trip to the ATM.
shut something off. Oh!
Ouch!
Okay, so fall damage hurts. Let's see if we can... Well, I had that slurm as an option, so let's see if I can get that again. Yep.
Winnie wham wham wazzle!
Winnie wham wham wazzle! Cool. Wrap that in. As you can see, Planet Express is infested with owls. Ooh. That sucks. Dr. Zoidberg's office, another Billy West character. Dr. Zoidberg is a crustacean. He is a... why can I not remember the name of the species? Anyway, he is a hideous sea monster from a planet of crustaceans. Looks like I can't get into... Oh, okay, I can't get anything in his office. I'm going to go steal all of his money.
Ka-ching!
So, yeah, fun there. And again, Billy West just doing tons and tons and tons of voices on this show. That's how we interact here. Oh, there it was. Hermes Conrad is a bureaucrat, grade 37 now, I believe. He was a higher grade bureaucrat to start with, and then he got in trouble because he left the office for half a second and left Leela in charge. And she messed everything up. Or I'm sorry, no. He got in trouble for a poker game. The group played a poker game and screwed up his office before an inspection. And a bureaucrat, grade 9, played by Tess McNeil, came in, had an affair with Bry, wiped Bender's memory. It was a lot of fun. And then, of course, the Brain Slug. This is an ongoing joke. They take over people. Fantastic. And then here's Hermes' contract shredder, so that's probably going to come into play later. It looks like. Oh, wait, maybe I can. Nope. So basically, the. Oh! Well, that's what you get for messing with Fry. Basically, his primary function is to take items out of the in pile, shred them, turn them back into paper, which then puts them in the out pile and start it all over again. It's he essentially does nothing. It's kind of a Ron Swanson take on bureaucracy, which I love a lot. All right. You know what? Let me get some slurm water here. They are very generous with the health up this early in the game, which is kind of nice. Over here, so get the elevator. Okay. All right. Let's. Now there's supposed to be an Easter egg here. I've gotta. It has something to do with. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I believe that behind this wall is a literal Easter egg. Yeah. Oh, wow, we found it! That's awesome! Alright, cool. So, yeah, a literal Easter egg behind that wall.
Alright!
Fantastic. Let's see, hit a plant. Of course, these plants are in constant danger from Bender because he, well, not from Bender directly, but from Bender because a number of people pour his terrible, terrible food into them. Oh, excellent. So there is New York. I believe we're in Manhattan on New York. That's where Planet Express is. So, off on there. Alright, now, let's see. Ah, there's the button we need to push. That'll turn off the fan. Pushing B to jump is bizarre. Oh, I thought I tried it. Oh, maybe it was because the fan was there. Alright, I messed up on it. Early 2000s controls. Can't do anything right.
This'll finance my search for a new flavor of crayon.
Leela, who was played by... I didn't make that jump.
There. Now to go look for the rest of the professor's tools. Stupid head.
Oh.
Close the door!
Bender, played by Johnny Maggio, who also currently plays the King in, I saw one. Maybe it's just that. Pull a wet bandits and just leave that on. He plays the King in the Disenchantment game or show, which is Matt Groening's newest show on Fox. So, oh, there's their guy. Cool. I'm not going to drop down there again because it hurts. See what there? Luckily, I've got 6 lives already. They are pretty generous with the lives.
Wonderful! All my tools are back in place, even the ones I didn't need. Ones you didn't need? Oh, sadly though, there was one part I was unable to repair.
Not the dark matter engine, not the dark matter engine.
The dark matter engine.
Ah, crap!
But don't we have a backup engine?
We did, but we never used it. It being backup and all, so I pawned it. You pawned it? Why? For the same reason everyone pawns everything in America. To get a gun. Okie dokie, Fry. Go to the pawn shop and get back our engine. But there's a curfew. Hoverbot death troopers are roaming the street. Ah, yes. Then you'll have to take the sewers. But what about the sewer mutants? I gave you a gun. What do you want, a flowered dress? Now stop being a wussy and get going.
All right. So through that. And of course, Shrangalila is played by
Ew.
Kate.
It smells like... what's it called? You know, the stuff you find in sewers? It's not important.
Katie Seagal, who is Peggy Bundy from Married with Children. Those of you who are into that sort of thing. And one of the best episodes.
That is gonna hurt. It's a mutant!
Okay. I guess lock-on only works for the boxes? Oh, no. Okay, that sucked. Wow, this camera is really, really hard to deal with. Yay. early 2000s. So yeah, there was a fantastic episode where they sort of spooked that she thinks she finds she thinks she finds someone from her own species. This is before she knows she's a mutant. Spoilers, by the way. This is before she knows she's a mutant, and yeah, Via's jump is terrible. So she ends up going to his planet. They find him while playing an online video game. And, so she ends up going to his planet, and it's Alcazar is his name. Okay. Well, so those guys just recede. Okay, so if you aim and hold the and press the right button, or I'm sorry, the left trigger, you can switch targets.
Come and get some.
Unfortunately, it's still terrible.
Ice cold slurm.
Oh jeez, this is really hard to control. Platform. This amazingly terrible take on Batman Arkham City. Oh, come on, camera. So if you're anywhere near a wall, the camera can't rotate. And that sucks.
It's Friday. Get it?
Now, I don't know how accurate they're going to be here because I'm guessing falling in the stuff just kills you. In the show, falling into the mutagenic waste. Falling in the mutagenic waste actually permanently mutates you if you're a non-mutant. These look more like aliens than mutants, though, so that's kind of interesting. And I can full up. Probably use the hammer instead of wasting bullets. How do I do that? Moves. Does nothing. Okay, white button.
Hey, a nibbler! I'm gonna collect all of them.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a joke at first. I thought that that the joke was there's only one nibbler, so collecting all of them, it gave you 1 out of 1 in the first level. But no,
Go fry! Go fry!
Collectible. Whoever had this Xbox before me I did try their save, but their save was further, and it was very difficult. And I'm sure I'm going to have to give up eventually, because this is great.
Yes, eat photon.
Oh, that sucks. They don't do a very good job of
Booyah!
following when you're locked on. Leave that slurm because I am undoubtedly going to Okay. Wow, I actually didn't touch the waist. I did not expect to make it through there unscathed. Okay, so Fry doesn't know how to lead.
Ouch! Score one for the Fry Man.
That sucks. Oh, hopefully I left that slam. Where did I leave that slam? Back here. Come on, turn. I don't know if that does anything. It doesn't look like it. I was hoping it would like maybe clean up the spill, but it doesn't look like it. Cool, checkpoint. Right, nothing going on in chat. No one actually watching, so that's fine. So I guess this will be mostly for the YouTubers at home. So if you are watching this after you can ask me stuff, sorry.
Filthy loop.
Oh, nice. I forget the game, but I remember, I want to say it's, oh boy. Oh wait, is that up there? Oh, it's fine. It's just fine. There's a game called, shit. Dragon something. Dragon Crown. And I remember... Oh! I didn't miss it. You just have to raise this up. Okay. And the rogue in the next is I think that's Matt Mercer doing that voice in Dragon Crown. In English, obviously. It's a very Japanese game. Whew. This is terrible platforming. I just want to reiterate how bad this platforming is. Slurm. Oh, jeez. Well, that's why the Slurm was there, I guess. You can see behind me. Crap, I don't remember. Okay, there are boxes up there, so yeah. Oh, you're still here. Cool. Yeah, I'm just showing one person watching, and that I thought was going to be me. So I'm watching my own stream on the tablet. All right, wish me luck. This is not the best.
I'm not rich, but I'm comfortable. Yes, eat full time.
Holy crap! These are not easy to do. So, come on, we got. Okay, so I think this is the secret area right here, so we'll start there. Nibbler.
All right. You got me a fine piece of money.
All right. Well, we're making some progress. If you hear any weird sounds, it's because we are super snowed in as far as Washington goes. Washington doesn't, well, Western Washington does not deal well with the snow. And we had a whopping 8 inches of snowfall in Seattle, which, you know, you go east of the mountains, that's nothing. Nobody cares about 8 inches of snowfall. In Seattle, 8 inches is full stoppage for a couple of days at the very, very minimum. We don't have enough snowplows. We don't have enough.
Piece of cake.
We don't have enough resources to deal with it. Okay, I can't shoot that guy. So I'm guessing that means. Did I miss something back here? I'm guessing that means that is a hazard or environmental piece. But looking at the, I'm literally trying to look around. It's screen. I can't do that, but I'm literally trying to look around it. Okay, so there's cash over there. Can I get to that from here?
Wow, this is that stuff Bender's always stealing from me.
Okay. Yep, so I can tell that's going to be a, I have to hop on that thing. Yep. Okay. Oh boy. So we always do levers and buttons and wheels first.
What a find!
Squirm. Alright, Rob says, I see 3 listeners watching, but no idea if it's possible to see who. I am very unfamiliar with how to use this damn Twitch app. I actually, much like podcasting, I don't Twitch very much. Oh no! I think I locked off that money that was over there. And after I just said, oh well. I'm an idiot. What the shit is going on here? Okay, well, leap of faith, I guess. Bad leap of faith. Stupid leap of faith. Probably should jump in that pipe. Okay. Oh, shit. These people are awfully proud of their really crappy pseudo-isometric. Oh good, it doesn't shut it down, it just slows it. Fantastic. Alright, well let me try going around this. Oh, Jesus, camera, come on.
This'll save me a trip to the ATM.
Well, that blows. Oh, Jesus. This is terrible. Oh my god, come on. Come on, camera. You know, I know people are like always.
This'll finance my search for a new flavor of crayon.
People are always really downing on modern games, but I'm sorry, like controls in these old early 2000s games are just the literal worst.
All right.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, well we're just going this a little bit. Well,
Yeah,
on the bright side,
coin
the
of the
poison
realm.
bad, so I didn't get hit to him. I should have. I fell into that totally. Just that dollar.
Yeah!
Oof.
Take that, bad guy.
Oh boy. Let's see here.
Come and get some.
Oh jeez. on.
Ouch! Owie! Owie!
Fucker.
Owie!
Yeah, this leading thing sucks. Like, you cannot hit them when you are at an angle, period.
Ow, 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 ow! Yes!
Jeez.
Eat full
Oh,
time!
Garbage! Look at that, look at that. He just cannot lead. And there's no way to do it manually, neither. Whoops. I don't know what... Did I knock him off on the platform? Let's go get some swarm.
That's good worm secretion. Lottery tickets, here I come! Another nibbler? These things better be worth something.
Wow. Right. No. Way. Oh, come on, just stay behind him, camera. Well, at least that gives me a reason to blow this stuff up because I can see where I've been. Okay, got another one of those guys. I hate those guys. Can I come out of that? It's not.
Take that, bad guy!
Is there a charge shot? Oh! Well, that helps. I remember there being a charge shot for the... I remember there being a charge shot for the hammer, so I figured I'd try it, but yeah, so...
Ah!
Joke. Oh no, it's a respawn game.
Yes! Eat full time!
I'm getting too cocky. So I'm going for every dollar. I can go get that one and then come back. But if I'm not, well, I already did it, so let's do that. Now, I don't remember all of the...
Son of a...
Wow. Do I hate these controls. They are so bad.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
And seriously, the like I said, I played the save game that was on the system when I first got it, and it is even harder than this. Like, I could not get it anywhere, so we'll see how that goes.
Take that, bad guy!
The system, we talked about it a little bit on the podcast, but when I got this thing, there were a bunch of saves on it, and it was really kind of interesting to see what a person who was sort of into gaming in 2004, because I think that was the last time this was turned on. We're just going to skip that this time. So yeah, super interesting to see.
Don't fry! Don't fry!
Okay, so I got me an extra life. That's kind of cool. Let's see if there's a non-crocodile way to sort of get across this stuff, because I don't want to deal with those guys anymore.
Laser ammo! Kapowie!
So that has to open, which means there has to be a control room here. There's a nibbler. Well, those big feet certainly don't look great.
Finally, I'm as rich as the Pope.
Nope. Let me see how long the charge shot. Way too long to make it effective. All right. So the trick is just keep holding the right trigger, because it'll automatically lock onto stuff even if you can't see it. It's a trick. Oh, that's terrible. So, right there, when I walk in, because the camera was on the other side of the ladder, so when I walked into the ladder, pushing down made him go up, but as soon as the camera spun around, it made him go down. I had to push up. That is really bad controls. Oh, boy.
You know what I like? Money.
Oh, fry. He's just a dummy from the stupid ages. Ooh. Oh man, I don't even know what happened there.
Ka-ching!
So, court, oh crap. So, any of that green stuff is
Come and get some.
I don't know what the actual... I don't know if I have to complete that return animation before I can grab you or not, but I don't want to find out either. So is anyone watching a huge Futurama fan, or am I just being like annoying and a super nerd? Because I really, really love Futurama. It's probably my favorite. Well, it's definitely my favorite Matt Groening show, but I think it's probably my favorite mainstream cartoon, and it's what the hell? And I would say it's one of my favorite network TV shows. Shopping cart. Okay.
Ammo!
Jesus,
Free
really?
ammo!
How much is money worth to me? Well, it's extra life. I don't know how to feel about money meaning life, but kind of seems appropriate. Yeah, this could really do with revamped, modernized controls. Fox Interactive, if you're watching. Wait, is Futurama owned by Disney now? that's a weird thing to think about. Because Disney, well, no, that's not a thing to think about because they're also very much into jumping the gun on bad decisions. That being said, it would be great to get a remake of this game in a modern engine. Like
I'll put this toward my college education.
Like Unreal 4. I'll clean up other sandwiches. Dragon Ball, because the stuff you can do with 2D style animation in a 3D world now is pretty impressive. Okay, so no, there is no point in doing that. You do better getting shots off just by
Yes, eat full time. Winnie Wham Wham Wazzle.
Of course, Winnie Wham Wham Wazzle is the Slurms McKenzie statement.
Got me another super intelligent fuzzball.
Slurms McKenzie is the mascot for Slurm. Come on. When Fry and the gang go to Slurm headquarters, they are able to meet Slurms McKenzie, who is the Spuds McKenzie-like mascot for Slurm. And they also find out what Slurm is made of, which is worm excretion. Cool. Yeah, so Turtles Executive Powder is a great joke. And it's right after they came back from cancellation, which I believe is after this game was made. So I don't know if we're going to see... Well, sorry, second cancellation, I believe, is after this game was made. I don't know if we're going to see...
Take that, bad guy!
Okay, those guys are new. Oh, jeez. Okay. So when you kill them, they shoot one more time. That's interesting to know.
Ouch!
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's terrible. I wonder if we're going to see some of those Bender... Okay, that just happened. That's great. Yep. Holding down R, or holding down the right trigger. That's the way to go.
Wow, I had my first kiss in a subway car just like that one. Homeless people.
Yikes. Okay. Oh! Pull out of the way.
Go Fry! Go Fry!
So yeah, it's been canceled a number of times. And... Oh!
Hey,
I'm in a new area.
nibbler.
Damn it.
I'm gonna collect
I must
all
have
of
gotten all
them.
the nibblers. That sucks. Yeah, so after cancellation, the second time, I think that's when we ended up on Comedy Central, was after their second cancellation. And I believe after cancellation the first time, they come back, they've been working there. The joke is that they've been there for 2 years, but haven't delivered anything. So, oh, okay. So this is an on-rails area. There's no free exploration here. And I did really, really, really enjoy the return from cancellation joke that they made, because they do this whole big deal about being on a central shipping channel, and it was funny, and it's a Comedy Central channel, and they're on it. I thought that was really cute. Also, at that point is when they went high def, I believe.
That is gonna hurt in the morning. Yes, eat photons!
I don't like that. Oh, hey. I got his gun, though. That's cool. Alright, let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna stick to the little gun. I like the speed of fire better. So yeah, the
Laser ammo.
their cancellations have always been really funny. They've always handled them very fun, very well. Let's see if I can shoot this guy from up here. I cannot. Oh, hey, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, but you can't actually. Oh, well, that's stupid. So I'm going to have to come out, turn around, and immediately. Oh, Jesus.
Owie, owie, owie!
Oh, jeez. I might die here.
Come and get. Ah!
Oh, come on! That sucks. There was a lot of progress to lose.
Booyah! Wow.
Oh,
I had
and
my
that hit me.
first
Through
kiss
a-
in
through a
subway
pillar.
car just like that one. Homeless
Nice.
people.
Oh, early 2000s. What can you do right?
Yeah, coin of the realm.
Okay, I'm full up now. Again, so I'll probably have to get the. Yep, I'm not. I didn't get to keep the nibbler or anything.
This will finance my search for a new flavor of crayon. Hey, a nibbler! I'm gonna collect all of them. Take that, bad guy.
Can't get out of the way. This camera really is something else. I would also argue that Futurama is probably one of the best sci-fis on TV.
Yes,
It is
eat
an
full
extremely
time.
well done sci-fi show. They use exactly the
What a
right
find.
number of, or they basically are quick to forget their own mythos for a
Booyah!
they're quick to forget their own mythos for a good joke, and that I appreciate a lot. Because you've had like a good example is Leela when the series first started. Leela would say "ax" instead of "ask," and they quit that after a while, which I think was the right choice. Okay, this is actually going to be better.
Is that all you
I'm
got?
gonna go collect all this stuff first this time. Well, I'm not doing that. The camera's just doing that. I don't know what that
This'll
was
save me a
about.
trip to the ATM. Go Fry! Go Fry!
Okay.
Ouch! Owie, owie, owie!
All right, that. So what you just saw is my entire experience with the game. It was those guys just destroying me. Is there a secret up here? Nope. Okay. boy. Okay. This is a really bad platforming game. Okay, I got a checkpoint
Come
though.
and get some.
Yeah. I really, this is sad because I really find the writing to be amazing on this. I have watched so on YouTube,
I'll put
because this
this
is
toward my
essentially
college education.
an unpublished episode. It's I mean, it's got a lot of story to it and everything. It's very funny. You can watch all the cutscenes, and I'm not gonna lie, I just have not actually played through much of the game. I was playing through this area with like a basketball court and a bunch of like purple dudes who are, they look like those guys, but they're even harder. Really got the hell out of you.
Booyah!
So let's see how that all goes. I may play through this area and then stop the stream for now. And then we'll pick it up again another day.
Yes, eat photons!
Okay, so it looks like they only shoot after you if they fall backward, not forward.
Slurm money.
So, see, like, he didn't fire off a shot. Nibbler. Ah, I see a nibbler.
Another nibbler? These things better be worth something. Ow, 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 ow! Booyah!
Okay, I like those guys, because they just kind of die. Don't like these guys. Okay, he killed himself. That's acceptable.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your
Yeah,
daddy?
see, so he fell backwards and fired a shot, so that's definitely what it is.
Come and get some.
And, yep, fired a shot. Okay. Cool. Understand what's going on there, then. Yay, R button.
Lottery tickets, here I come.
Slurm, don't need apparently. Alright. So it does not take much to get an extra life, which is good. I'm assuming, you know, kind of a kid's game, so...
You know what I like? Money. All right!
There's a checkpoint, yes.
Take that, bad guy!
Some people come out. Nope. Switch the shotgun again.
Take that, bad guy!
Right. Don't touch Steam. Come on, turn. Ah! Hate this camera. Checkpoint. We've gotta...
What happened?
I hate this gun. A lot of people in New York trying to rob vending machines, it seems. That's,
Woo!
or sorry, this is Old New York. I think it's Old New York. Here. Okay, so I can lock it off.
Ka-ching!
That does me absolutely no good. I receive the shotgun again. Oh, well, it does completely and utterly refill it, so that's great. Well, can't shoot through a window.
Come and get some.
Alright. That was almost extremely bad. Alright, another nibbler.
I found all the nibblers! I found all the nibblers! Woo-hoo!
Huh. Or it didn't look like you could bust through those. That was... Oh, it's just very difficult to do, timing-wise. Alright, well, there are going to be bad guys in there for sure. Toilet hopping. Nope. Okay. Oh, jeez. At least they're pretty good with giving you a bunch of slurm when you,
That is gonna hurt in the morning. Ouch!
Oh my god, quit shotgunning me, dick.
Booyah!
Ah, come on, turn the camera. Oh, come on, you can do it. Fuck. Where am I here? Yeah, I guess there is.
Finally, I'm as rich as the Pope.
I think I throw up some slurm out here. Maybe not. But, yes, I did. Cool. Read the comments real quick. Hey! Yeah, Futurama is a kid's game. I know a few kids who like Futurama. One of them actually is you, Michael. But it is kind of weird because this is definitely a game that, like, it's built off of a cartoon that belongs pretty solidly in the sort of young adult and man-child world. You know, we can smell our own. But, oh, geez, okay, cool. So it is kind of interesting that it was marketed to children. Okay, I mean, so Old New York is where I was in the previous save, I think. We'll see if there are a bunch of, like, weird purple people And basketball court. Yeah, this is literally where I was. Cool. So, whew.
Old New York.
Yep.
Over there's where I first
Oh,
got
I guess they're
mugged.
not purple.
Homeless people.
Uh,
Yes! Eat Photon!
oh,
Owie!
jeez.
Owie! Owie!
And yeah, that's about how it went last time. Oh, this sucks. This may be the end of it, folks. Well, I'm gonna give it one more try. Let's see how it goes.
Old New York. Over there's where I first got mugged. Homeless people. Ouch!
Hell out of the way. Oh boy, rocket launcher.
Yes! Eat Photon!
What? Okay, so that sucks.
Laser ammo! Kapowie! Son of a...
All right, let's give it one more go. Old New York. This is where you first got mugged. Yeah.
Old New York. Over there's where I first got
I
mugged.
do like that
Homeless
the if you look in the upper left-hand corner, he does continue his animation even if can I sneak?
Up
So the
your
rockets
face.
hurt you when they swing by you. I mean, I guess that makes sense.
It's
Jesus!
gonna hurt. Ah!
All right, I'm giving it one more go. If I fail now, I'm probably going to call it because it is 2:11. I only wanted to stream for an hour or so today.
Old New York.
Yeah, if I can't get any
There's where I
further,
first got
we'll go
mugged.
ahead and...
Homeless people.
Can't do anything with the camera at all. Okay, well, that's definitely a little bit better. Aiming is just terrible. It is so bad.
Go fry! Go fry!
Oh, cool. It closed the door. Alright, let's see if I can... Nope. Ah! The box is taking my aim. Okay, hey, I think I might have actually gotten through this thing. Well, gotten through that part of it. That's a first. Okay.
Woo!
Can I get over that? Nope, nor can I shoot those boxes. That looks like a potential. Get over it right there. Oh, great, there's platforming up there. Okay, so you can't shoot through fences. That's good to know. But you can aim through fences, which is really annoying. Okay, so I'm going to get this guy killed.
Is that all you got?
Don't worry about. These guys are bullet sponges. Oh, Jesus.
Booyah!
Great. I'll go into the bar in a second. Jeez. So I must have somehow blown open that lock. Ah, but he can still target the lock? That was weird. What a cluster. That was terrible. Okay, so is there's got to be a platforming piece up here. There is. Okay. So I got to be able to get over to those other boxes. Okay.
Slurm money.
Okay, that was just ultimately not worth it. Oh, Jesus. Come on, get the camera behind you. There you go, buddy. Probably shouldn't have jumped there. Okay. Alright, well, now, even with someone else's game, this is the farthest I've ever been.
Hey, that beam looks like it's about to give way.
Cool. I wonder if there's like a
Filthy lucre.
secret if I, hear a nibbler. Okay.
Say, that beam looks none too sturdy.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not ready for it yet. Good. That's what I want. Keep these out without shooting them if I can. I know this is probably stupid, but I'm doing it anyway.
Say, that beam looks none too sturdy.
Alright, we'll take out the beam. Try. Maybe if you can aim. I feel like they should just be able to get back there, right? Maybe not. Oh. Okay. Pressing Y. Huh. Okay, well, let me see. Maybe there's a way up here. Oh, man. Camera, you so good. Okay. Oh, man, this game's just terrible controls, man. Okay, nothing there. So there's a platform up, but that doesn't get me... Well, let's see what it's got.
Yeah, coin of the realm.
Okay, sure looks like this is progression, not secrets. So, any ideas on how to get behind that Okay. Any ideas on how to get behind this thing? Sounds like it needs to play Futurama or something, doesn't it? Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Dun, 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 dun. Ah, so close. Ah.
Hey, a nibbler! I'm gonna collect all of
Okay,
them.
well that was a thing. Sorry to make you guys watch me solve a music puzzle that I can barely hear because the sound is down on my TV. So I'm sure that was super frustrating to watch. I apologize. Oh. It is ambitious, I will say that. Don't. Okay. So bad. Probably.
Son of a...
Yep, I realize that now. Thank you. What? All right. Well, that does it for the stream today. The takeaway here, kids, is don't don't hammer gas stoves leaking gas. So I think I'm going to pick up again. I may do another stream later this week. So feel free to follow me on Twitch. Be sure to listen to the podcast. Hopefully we'll get that up. I don't know if it's going to happen. We might have a late one this week just because of the snow, or we might skip to next week. I need to talk to Scott about it. But yeah, thanks again for joining, and have a great day. Bye, everybody.